Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Myst III Exile, and in today's episode, we're visiting one of the ages from the learning planet, and now we have to figure out these pinball puzzles. Can we unlock their secrets? I don't know. Let's hop in and find out. Let's go back to Jananan and see if there is anything that we may have missed. Like, let's look around his little office and see if we may have missed something. All right, so is there anything in here that we may have missed? Maybe we missed a journal, or I don't know. Let's look. We got that crazy experiment there. What is this? Oops. What is this? Anything we can interact with? No. What is this? He's got. Wait a second. Wait a. Wait a second. That's a stone. Oh, I. Oh. I recognize this puzzle a bit. Or I recognize this a bit. Can we take some of these out? I wonder. I don't know. Because there's another puzzle on that planet we were on. And I think it involves balancing. So it's saying that one of these stone balls equals 4 of these. So these are much lighter than this one. And this is like the dark one. We had 2 types of wood, right? I wonder if there's anything else we could do with that. I don't know. It may just be for observation purposes. But yeah, it's definitely balancing there. And I think that might be part of our issue. Is there anything here? Let's see. There's more of these little balls here. But I don't know if there's anything else that we can interact with it. What about this? Oh, what about this? Okay, so this is one of those little balls is equal to 4 of the light balls. Okay, okay. So what we have here then is the light brown balls are the lightest, followed by the crystal balls, followed by the dark brown balls. So we can go back to that other age and get to that balancing puzzle, right? Now we know, I think, what their weights are relative to each other. So let's head back and see if that's accurate. Was it over here? Yes. Okay, so let's head up and see where we stand right now, because I don't remember what state we left it in. So I don't know. I assume we want to get through this little circle here. So we've got some weights and balances somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where they're at. But let's follow this ball and see where it goes. So it's going to drop that. And then it's bouncing this one. So right now it's low. It's too heavy. So it's too heavy right now. But not by a super lot, I don't think. I feel like if it's a little bit lighter, that would be good. So let's see what we've got in there right now. Okay, so we have a crystal piece, a dark piece, and a crystal piece. Okay, so we know the dark pieces are the heaviest. So if we have 2 light pieces, this is the same as half a crystal. So what do we have right now? Maybe what we're wanting is we're wanting to make the full weight of this one, maybe? Possibly. I don't know. But now we have half a crystal and a quarter of a crystal. So that's like 3/4 of a crystal. And then the big heavy piece. So let's see what that does. We took off the heaviest piece and put in the lightest piece. It was a little too heavy from what I could see. So let's see if this makes a difference in the balancing of this scale. We'll see. Drop the marble. Okay. It's going to come through. Okay, so it is balancing it. It's still too heavy, though. Because when the ball drops in, it's tilted... No, yeah, it's tilted down. Which means the weight we have on this ball is too heavy. So, what if we replace the other heavy piece with a crystal? Will that work? So now we basically have 3/4 of a crystal, right? All together? Because we have half a crystal with the 2 actual crystal pieces. And then 2 of the light pieces, which is half a crystal. So let's see. We're trying to do it a little bit logically, but it still is a bit of experimentation. Let's see what it looks like when the ball lands. Okay. Still a little heavy, though. But we don't have any more pieces that we can drop in, right? Let's look at that again. So when it drops into the basket, that side is up, right? Or was it too low? Let me see. Yeah, it's too high. It's a little bit too high. I don't know if we have anything else we can put in, unless we just don't put pieces in there, but is that possible? I mean, we've already got the 2 lightest pieces in there, don't we? Let me see. Yeah, we have the 2 lightest pieces. Do we just, like, not put in a piece and leave it like that? I mean, is that even going to work? Is that going to make any kind of difference whatsoever? I feel like that's a bit cheating, but... Unless there's another place we have to determine... You know, we could swap this. That could be a thing, too. It may be that we have to balance it both ways. Possibly. Okay. So, let me try swapping this. What if we do it in the middle? Because really, that's where we want it to weigh, right? We want it to weigh equal. So maybe this will be a bit more fair now that we understand how the scale works. Let me see. I imagine. Okay, now it's super heavy, which is what I would expect. Okay, so now let's go add the heaviest piece on there and see where it stands. Because we want to balance it in the middle, I would think. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to make any... I don't think we're going to see any changes because it's not evenly balanced, right? Let's put the heaviest piece in there. And maybe that's too heavy, but we'll see. Okay, let's head back up. I will conquer this puzzle today, guys. I am bound and determined. By golly. All right, let's try it. Let's see how this ball weighs in relation to what we have, which is the heaviest, the second heaviest, and two of the lightest. Okay, it's a little too heavy, right? I feel like if we put the crystal piece on there, though, that's going to be too light, right? If it is, we're going to have to move it over again and adjust it, I think. Maybe. Because I feel like we have to have it completely full. Otherwise, this doesn't seem like a very fair puzzle. Because you could just have it, like, with nothing on it, which seems to defeat the spirit of the puzzle. Alright, let's try it with that one, because that one's lighter. And then we'll head back up and see what it looks like. I'm hoping we're getting closer to the solution. I just wish there was a little bit of a faster way to do this instead of having to wait for the animation every time, but it's okay. It's okay, it's still too heavy. So what if we move it to the left side and try it? I mean, I can't imagine this working, but we're limited on what pieces we have. So we've got to work with the tools that we have. Okay, so it's too heavy again. Okay. You know, I almost want to go back to where we saw this guy. Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. Let's go back and look at it. Because remember, there was one area where we could look at it and we had no idea what we were looking at in the first time. Alright, so let's go down. Let's go back around and see if we can find it again. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have a clear section. Is this two heavy pieces? And a light piece? Maybe. Possibly. It clearly just has one glass piece, though. 100%. That is definitely true. Well, that is definitely intel. We saw this before, but we had no idea what it meant, so... Okay. Now, can we head... Where is this? We've been here before? This heads to... Oh, this leads to there. Okay. We don't want to quite go here yet. This goes to the sound puzzle, which we haven't figured out how to trigger that one yet. Which we may not be able to until we solve this other one. That's a possibility. Okay. So let us head over there. Now that we know there is one crystal section, that helps a lot. That gives us a definitive amount for how much we need, right? All right. So, let's take all this out. All right. So, we know one of these guys equals four of these guys. And four of these guys equals one of these guys, right? So that ball, I don't know, it kind of looks like it's made of this material, right? I can't really see it. Let me put the crystal on there so I can look at the backside of this. It sort of looks like it's made of that. But if that's so, that ball would be, it had three of those plus a crystal section. So that's four of them. So we have to get 7 of these guys equivalently up here. 4, 5, 6. That's the best we could do with that. But this equals 4 of these guys. We definitely can't do this, right? Because that would be, this would equal, this is like, I don't know if this is like stone or what. How would we get 7 of them? I don't know. There's no way we could do that because one of these guys would be too many. So we know it equals 11. And right now we only have 4, which if we don't put anything on it, is going to make the ball side super heavy if it's in the middle, right? Let's test that theory. Right now there's nothing in it. So if it were in the middle, I would expect that the side with the basket, with the ball, is going to be crazy heavy. Let's put it in the middle. Because in theory, that should mean the weights are equal, right? But obviously, we know the ball is a lot heavier than what we have on the other side, right? Right, so it's like super heavy. What if we move it to the right side? How does that affect things? How does it adjust it? Because I would imagine, let me think about weights. I would actually think this exacerbates the problem, right? Because that would mean this side would have to be even heavier than it already is. Or do I have that backwards? Let's see. Yeah, so it exacerbates it, like, horrendously. So then, theoretically, if I put it on the left side, I would think it's still going to be too heavy, but not by as much. So let's see. We'll see. I would expect it to be, yeah, so it's not as heavy. So I think we need to keep it weighted on this side. I think I might have an idea. We need to keep it weighted on the left side because we cannot come up. Actually, we may need to change it. Actually, we need to change it to the right side. I think I know what we do. So if they're equal, we would need, let's think about this. If it was equal, we would only need 1, 2, or we would need 7 more, right? We cannot get 7 with the pieces we have. It's impossible. The best we could do would be 6. If we did this, or 8 if we did the other way. So if we did 6, we would need it weighted the way it is, right? Unless it doesn't quite work that way. Unless it weights it more than 1, perhaps. We'll have to see. All right. So we have it over here, which means this side is lighter. So how does this work? How well do we work here? It's still too heavy. Okay, so it weights it more than 1. Okay. I probably still have a piece of paper somewhere. I have the math of this riddle written down. Yeah, it's If I knew how the wheel was weighted, that's the thing that I'm not sure about, is how does this wheel weight it? Is it like 1/3? You know, do you have to divide it into like thirds or something to that effect? I don't know. Let's go back to Jananan and look at those scales again. Maybe we missed something with that. And let me look at those scales again. And maybe I missed something. So let's look at this one. Wait, what is this one? What is this? Wait, wait a second. Okay, so this, can we move that? We can only spin it. Okay. This is a, you know, we saw this too, and I didn't know what to make of this before. But this is off balance. It's not centered. If it was centered, you'd have one guy on each side. So if it's off-centered, that means 2 equals 1. Okay. Okay. Actually, that helps a lot. Because now I think it should be possible. We just have to math it. So instead of having to equal, what did we have? We had one crystal piece, and then the rest of the sphere is wood. So that would be 11. So instead of 11, we want it to equal 22. That's so much more possible now. Okay. That actually, now we can do it. We got to get back there. And so it's going to be 22 minus what we already have. Let's take all of these off. So 22 minus 4, so 18. Now, one of these guys is 16 of these. So we just need this and no crystal piece, right? Can we do that? Is that a possible thing? Or are we going to have to figure out some way to do it with all 4 filled up? I don't know. Let's see if this works. If it does, I'm going to dance for joy. Because that would give us 4 woods equals 1 crystal. 4 crystals equals 1 stone. So that's 16 with the stone. And then the 2 wood pieces is 18. And then you add the 4 at the bottom, that's 22, which is double this ball's weight. So let's see if this works. It did. Oh, we did it. So now what do we get? Okay, we have another platform raised up. What is that supposed to do? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess now we got to try and find the Sound Puzzles control panel. That's the last one that we found on this island. The only problem is I have no idea where that thing is. Now, I think we should be on the lookout for anything that could possibly resemble a control panel. Both the other puzzles had, can we go up this way? Oh, wait. Maybe? Wait. Wait. Can I go up that way? What is up here? Oh, this was I bet this was another way to look at that ball, right? Or, no? Wait. Is this where I wanted to be? Oh, it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Can we open it? What is locking us in place? Oh, we gotta go up. Okay, so we found the control panel for the sound puzzle. Nice. I was worried we weren't gonna find this one. Okay, so we have 5 ones that we have to figure out. What is this? I don't even know what settings they're at. Let's see what it does. Where does the ball come from? Okay, so it comes from up here. And it immediately vaporizes. Okay. Oh, we also have this ball here that's doing something. Okay. Interesting. All right, so I wasn't even watching this control panel. So let's look at that again and see. It obviously immediately vaporizes when it goes in there, but I'm curious what we're looking for. So it was, I'm not sure what that tells me. That's a little confusing. Okay. Well, let's go look at that one first and see what... It's the middle one, so we'll have to see what exactly is it complaining about. And there's no way to get there except for going the way we came, I think. Alright. So let's go back this way. Alright. And then we go through here. It's a bit of a walk to get to these puzzles. I hope this one isn't super hard to figure out. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit obnoxious. Okay, so we want to go to the middle one. That's this one. Okay. Where? Oh, wait. Do we want to send it to a different one? Is that what we're doing? Because when it got stuck, it was kind of like in this area, I think. Let's see what that does. I don't know. I wonder if the different sound waves send it to different places. I wish there was a way to get to the control panel from this direction, but I guess there's not. We'll just have to take the long road. Let's see. Up we go. Okay. So, if we attempt to drop the marble now, we're going to hit that back one. Is it going to send it in the correct direction? That's the question. Or is it just, if it just vaporizes it, it's not really giving me a lot of information. It still just vaporizes it. Maybe it has to be where it's at the time, which was one more down, I think. Maybe? We can try it. So we have these different directions. I don't know. By the time it gets here, I'm looking at the shapes. By the time it gets here, it was like this shape, right? Because it was like in a curve. Maybe. Maybe that's what we look at, is these shapes. Could be. Alright. Vibrations. Alright. Let's see. Let's head back to that ladder if we can. And then we'll head back and see. One more. finding our way around at least. So, I mean, there's that. One more, I think. Yeah. All right, and then we head down onto the platform. So we need to pay special attention, I think, to what the shapes look like. Which we might can get all of them if we just pay attention. Because, yeah, they're all differently shaped. So when it gets to this one, let's look at what the marble looks like. So no, it's on the up and down one. Okay. So it needs to be like up and down, I believe. I'm starting to get a grasp, I think, on how it works. That's like the last one. It wasn't this one, was it? We didn't do this one, I don't think. I feel like with this puzzle, as soon as we figure out the first one, we've got the whole puzzle figured out. We just have to trace these paths. We'll see though. But I just have this suspicion that has to do with those shapes and something about where they're at when the marble hits them. So it's just straight up and down. It doesn't even get to that one. Hear me out? Okay, I'm listening, Knight. Give me hints. Oh, you don't even have a hint about the game. You go to the pet store and buy a bunny. I don't see how that's going to help me with this puzzle. All right, so it's upright. But it's also this shape. Can I remember that shape? Give me 10 seconds. I'm trying to throw a marble through this and make it go through all of these sounds. I don't exactly understand what exactly I'm doing yet. That's part of what I'm trying to figure out. But I can show you these sound puzzles for sure. They're like, they vibrate the whole screen. It's crazy. All right, one more, and then we go up. All right, so the marble comes through here, and this is the first one it hits. And it goes through that sound barrier. Now, I can change the shape here. I'm kind of thinking it's this one, based on what it looks like. And plus, we've already tried 3 of them, and I'm pretty sure this is the last one. I think it has to do with, like, the shape. Yeah, you want to see me? The whole screen. The whole world is shaking. Looks to me like you're doing well. Thank you very much. I am trying. These puzzles are definitely difficult to logic out. But it's also fun when you do figure it out. Because it's, like, satisfying. It's not your typical modern day puzzles of, can you find the hidden picture? It's shaky, shaky, exactly. All right, if I made progress on this, then I think I might understand the puzzle. If the ball still explodes, then I might cry a little. Because we will have done everything but one option, which I don't think it is that option, which means if that's so, there's something else we haven't found with this puzzle. But hopefully it goes through it. It did. Okay. 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 So that one's the sideways. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think we understand it now. We have the sideways, the double brain, and then the upside down one. All right. So we got it. All we got to do now theoretically is trace the ball, right? Let's see. Let's see how well we can do on this. So sideways, double brain, and then the upside down, and then the final piece. We'll see. Let's see if my theory is correct. First, we follow where the ball starts. One more. Up. Up we go. Okay, so it goes this way. It goes through here, which is correct. Then we go down here. Where does it go from here? It went like out this way, right? I think. So this one should be sideways one, which is that one, I think. If that is correct, then from here, it goes, I assume, to this one, which then I would guess this one is double brain. And then we go down here. I assume we go path of least resistance straight to here. Wait, that was the one we just said was sideways, right? Finish turning math into the Pickle King? Yeah. Alright, we gotta trace this again. I think I took a wrong step. Alright, so we go straight. This one is correct now. And then when we go down here, what is the path of least resistance? It's not going to go backwards. It's got to go this way. Otherwise, it makes no sense. All right, and this one is sideways, in theory. So then we go up this way. I would assume we continue to take the path of least resistance. So then this one should be the brain. All right, so then we continue on. I think I think it would go this way then, since the other way leads the different direction. Which this one should be sideways, right? No, sideways, double brain, upright. And then the last one is the last shape, right? So let's see, that should be this one, which is already set there. So this could be totally wrong, but let's give it a try and see how it works. I'm curious to see how well we did. The shape kind of looks like a puzzle piece, Knight. That's what you're going to say, right? It looks like a puzzle piece. I agree. It looks like a puzzle piece. I'm looking at you and I'm glaring at you. And I'm going to spray you with a water bottle. All right. Let's see how we did. We may have gotten some pieces backwards, but hopefully at least we got the pathing correct. All right, so it makes it through the first one. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. We did it. Man, I'm so glad that puzzle was so much more logical than the other ones I've done here. That was a lot less painful than it could have been. Awesome. So now what do we get? Like, are all the platforms gonna open now? I haven't seen it. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that on the other ones before. Okay. Well, let me see. We need to jot these down. So, okay. So, that's what we do with that other puzzle. How did I not see this until now? Who knows? All right. So now we can go revisit the other two puzzles real quick. And, we will be able to jot down what we're supposed to do. And then I think we can raise the whole bridge up, right? If we enter in the correct hexagons. And we'll see. Hopefully, they should still be visible, right? Okay, yeah. So how did I not see this? All right. Okay, that one is a little more complicated. Okay, so one of them, oops, is this. And that should raise up something. Okay. All right. If we do a different one, is that going to immediately lower it, I wonder? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Was that the wrong code? That may have been the wrong code. No? Well, let's try this one. Up this way. And then these. Do we just have to... Oh. Yeah, we can't... Oh! Oh, okay. Each one has one. I understand. Okay, okay. I don't remember which one was which, so we'll just have to try it. That may not have been that one. Okay, let's try this one then. And then these three. There we go. All right. And then the final one should be this one. Did that do it? Was that the right one? Let's see. It's for sure these. Unless I got it wrong and it's something like that. Oh, it was that. I misdrew my very first picture. All right. So now we can finally go up here. Are we going to find what we've been testing for now? Well, hello to you too. Okay. I guess we will sit in the fancy chair. That doesn't look like a chair. Okay. Now what are we looking at?
What's the matter, Acres? Can't remember how things work?
You again.
explained this class so well when we first spoke of it in Orion. I want Cirrus and Achenar to learn everything they can, Savidro. First from Amateria, Idana, Voltaic, and finally from Narayan. When my boys come to see your people, I want them to see Narayan's traditions at work so they can see how civilization can balance an age. Do you know what they did when they finally came to us?
They probably destroyed it.
Never came back. After class was over, you took your boys away and you never came back. Cirrus and Achenar did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Okay. Is there something that we can take from here? We pull this down? Okay. We're now flying. We're flying, guys. Okay. Are we gonna make... We gotta make a symbol, I assume? I'm guessing... Do we have to connect these things somehow? Maybe? Is there... Oh! Oh! Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know what we're doing, but sure. We're lifting up all of the bridges. This was the first one we solved. This one took forever, it felt like. And then it's going to open up the third and final bridge piece. Okay. They're falling. Because we don't have something with this correct. Did we have it like this? Wait, we didn't have it like this, did we? I don't think we did. Did we? Let me see. It comes up through green. Could it possibly be that's the issue? This piece? I gotta see. Alright. It starts at the blue ring on the bottom and goes left. Yeah, so I was thinking... Does it come in this side or is this the exit? I feel like this would be the entrance, right? So maybe it comes in like this. And then goes through here. But then how does it get to yellow? I don't know. Alright, we're going to try this one. And if it doesn't work, I'll try and map it a little more logically. The ring is essentially the puzzle, and the colored line trailing from that toward the corner is the puzzle exit. Alright, so let's see. Wait. Did I... Wait. What happened? Did I do it? I didn't even pay attention. Oh. Wait, what did I do? Oh. Oh, okay. Well then. Oh boy. We're riding a roller coaster, guys. Oh boy. I hope nobody's motion sick. Can you imagine this as an actual ride? This is awesome. This is so cool. Now we're heading towards... Okay. We're heading towards the popping one, right? Man, this is the most epic game of pinball ever. Time to pop. Oh boy. Pop. It's popcorn time. I'm glad they didn't make us do this when it was messed up. That would be horrible to end up in the water. And then we go to the red door. And the bridge actually stayed, I assume. Nice. Awesome. Okay, now what? Oh, that's cool, the little symbol. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. We draw the symbol? Is that what we had to learn here? Interesting. Okay. So that's what we learned from here. Okay. That's really cool. So now we head back to... Okay. Very cool. Exactly. Hope you don't have motion sickness. Man, that was crazy. I didn't even realize I had gotten it until we were on the roller coaster ride, and then it was too late. That was pretty awesome. Nice. Imagine a VR remake. Oh man. People might literally start throwing up. All right. So I don't know what we would do with this now. Do we put it like? Do we put it on this thing? Maybe. Okay. I thought that might have something to do with it. I imagine we have to get the other ones too, and it'll make some kind of image. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Not so easy, is it, Atris? Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find? Cirrus and Akanar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the lattice tree started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed.
I believe it.
They said they would never fix Narayan.
They were a bit
They
insane.
said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving.
Disagree.
So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining two symbols, and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
Oh, man. Well, we're getting a clearer picture of what's going on. That's kind of crazy. I'm a little bit scared to see what we're going to find on the next two worlds, but at least we know how to unlock them. We will be tackling that in the next episode, though. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been quite a trippy little ride there. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liara27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liara27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.